Hey, it's Becky from PowerToolsWithThread.com. That's my blog. Y'all are subscribing to that. That's very cool. I only blog about once a week. I got out of the habit of blogging because this was easier, but I'm going to try to do a post every Sunday. And I might repeat a little bit of what you might hear here. Here. Sorry, I digress. But we'll, one way or another, you'll get whatever I'm chatting about. I don't know why you guys are interested, but anyway. So, remember I had told y'all that I was getting this Connecting Threads Mercantile Block of the Month quilt. It's a May, June, July. And you're going to, make these blocks, whatever. And I got May's all done. And I just did the first, well, not the first block in the June, but the second block. I did this one. You see that? That one was a booger. It says measures 12.5 square. We'll see. Good thing they're sashing in between the blocks. I can make it work. But, y'all, there's an error in the pattern. And, before you call a company on that, you got to double check. And so I checked and double checked and triple checked. And sure enough, there is an error in the pattern. If you are getting this, and I called the company and he's like, well, we sent that out a couple weeks ago. I can't believe nobody's told us about it yet. And I said, well, because it's summer and nobody's quilting, except for obsessive people like me. And I'll show you guys what happened. First of all, this fabric right here, it says multicolored bubble. It should say stripe, because that's not multicolored bubbles. You know what multicolored bubble was? Somebody didn't change the one from last month. That was multicolored bubble. But I'll tell you why it was confusing, not just because the name of the fabric is wrong, but when you come in here to make the block, it says small star center stripe. Can you guys see that? Small star center stripe, right? That's the middle of the thing. Fabric D is the middle. That ain't a stripe, that's red. And it's red throughout the pattern. And then they call for it again in the last block for fabrics right here. Triangle points, stripe. For D and E, I don't see no stripe. Y'all see stripe? All I see is red. So, I call the company. They're like, really? Why don't you tell me what you found, ma'am? I told them you better send an email out to all of your subscribers. So, at the very end, the call was over, and you know what he said? He said, thank you very much for bringing this to our attention. Have a nice day. Click. Usually when you tell a company something that's going to save them embarrassment or time or trouble or whatever, they'll give you, they'll offer something up like, hey, let me give you a gift certificate, let me give you a pattern, blah, blah, blah. Nope. I guess I shouldn't complain. I just ordered thread from them too. They were having a sale on the thread, so I got some thread. I went shopping today, you guys. Oh, I shouldn't go, but Tuesday is thread day at my local quilt store, and if you buy 3, you get 1 free. So that's where I kind of pick up on all the threads that I want to use. I didn't buy any thread. No, they had Christmas quilts out. And you guys know I bought that half-yard wreath quilt. That's real cute from Fat Quarter Shop. They had this one. Jinnigburs Merriment. This is a small quilt. This is only 30, let me get it out of the package. It's only 36 by 40. This is darling. Look at that. See how cute that is? And these are panels. You know how I love panels, right? So, this is so cute. So you need, there's your deer. There's your bear, there's your owl, and there's your little fox. But the little ones, you get the little extra ones too. I think I might try to put those in somewhere else if I can. I don't know. Otherwise, they'll just be little coasters or something like that. And it's really funny because the pattern calls for the Merriment layer cake. Well, you don't need a layer cake to make this. You need a charm pack. Maybe I ought to call them and go, hey, you screwed up. You don't need a layer cake, which is $40. You need a charm pack, which is $5-ish. Anyway, so the lady in my quilt store cut up a layer cake into fourths, and she gave me that. So that's cool. It I should say it saved me a little bit of money, but it didn't. It saved me no money. So, but it came with the binding, and it's a darling little quilt, y'all. I'm looking forward to making it. It'll go together super cute, super fast. I like it. I also bought another one. Oh, I have to stop. I have to stop. It's a sickness. You know, and I asked him, I said, there was one other lady in the store with me, and besides the employees, because I go at lunch. And I said, am I y'all's best customer? She said, nope. I go, who's beating me? She said, she went into the ladies' room. I said, oh, who's that? Dee Newbold. Hi, Dee. I met you again today. Dee has been to my house 100 years ago. I used to work with her husband, and we had a party back in 2007, and they came over. They live not too far from me here, so small world. Of course, I didn't quilt back in 2007. I didn't start quilting until 2011, so. But she does beautiful quilting work. I saw one she brought in looking for a backing. No, she was looking for something. But anyway, let me get to my other quilt pattern that I bought. Kit. This is by Bunny Hill Designs, and it's called Patchwork Pines for Christmas. Alice, who works at the store, she's one of the long armors there. She says, oh, look, come here, I gotta show you the quilt that I made. She didn't have the borders on yet, but she had the top done. It's an applique quilt. Isn't that cute? I just love this. She did an amazing job on the applique too. Well, you know me, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not blanket stitching that on. I'm gonna use Simply Applique for that. Oh, one of you asked me the difference between Simply Applique and Embrilliance. That's like asking me the difference between an apple and an orange, okay? They are two entire different programs, and they do entire different things, all right? Embrilliance is a basic embroidery. You can go all the way up and buy all the levels of Stitch Artist, which you don't have to. It's kind of an add-on thing. The more you want to do, the more you can purchase. And I don't know if the sale's still on, but they had it for $10 off for $139 the other day I looked. And anyway, so Embrilliance will let you merge designs. It will let you, hoop and print and do all that stuff. Simply Applique, that's all it does is applique. And Simply Applique will allow you to create an applique file from nothing, or from like the Brother site, the Brother Canvas site in the cloud. Embrilliance won't do that. So they're two entirely different ones. I think Simply Applique, it's not cheap, you guys. $400 or $500, okay? Nothing is cheap in embroidery. Oh, I wish. Hey, so I'm still doing my gnomes on that little, I'm making a little zipper pouch for this camera that I am talking to right now. And I'm gonna do the little gnomes on there. And the other day, because I talked about that particular pattern in the video where I talk about how to do file management, downloading embroidery files and moving them to your computer, and how to put them on the stick. I want to show you guys something really cool. I'm going to link to this in the description box below the video. If you're looking at me on your phone, you cannot see it if you're watching on a TV. I've kind of figured that out. You have to go to a computer somehow. But if you're looking at me on your phone, there's like a little down arrow right at the bottom right hand corner of the video. You can click that and see the description box. If you're on a computer, you can click more underneath the title and you'll see the description box. But if you're watching me on a TV, a smart TV, you won't see that. That's just like you can't make comments, you know, if you're watching on TV. So I want to show you guys this. I bought this years ago when I was beginning in my embroidery career. Let me pick this up and bring it up here so you can see it. This is a thread tree. I got it from Amazon. I think I paid like $35 for this. Y'all, that's the best money spent ever. I went through, when I was picking my threads for my gnomes, don't you know I did not have a single one of the numbers that they wanted me to have from urban threads. I didn't have a single one of those, so I kind of had to go with what was close and what worked, and oh, my process. I'll show you guys some pictures. There's colors that are used in the gnomes. Urban Threads is famous for that, by the way. They like to use a lot of thread colors. Well, I mean, they're artsy-fartsy people, and that's fine. 15 thread colors. What I ended up doing was using the thread list that they emailed me with my order. If you recall from that video, I showed you could download a zip, you could get your stuff emailed to you, and there was a thread list. I went to that thread list, and that thread list gave me a pretty good rendition of what it was that they wanted. And then I went over to my laptop and I sat there and pulled up each one and saw what the color was. I went to I think Embroidery Library does that for you, where you can pull up a thread color and it'll pop it up on your screen. You know, what a mess. And then I took little green stickies and I numbered each thread spool so I knew what was what. Everything else is close. It happens. Now this thing is pretty neat because it has numbers next to each spool. So this is color number 1, this is color number 2, here's 3, 4, 5, and it's got 10 of these, okay? Plus I have 2 on my machine, so there's 12, and then the other ones are set in, you know, in numeric order right by it. I like this. This is pretty neat because it has so I feed in all the threads. If I can show you guys, can you see from the back? I feed in all the threads from the back, bring them through the front, and it has this little like spring dealy on the top, and I just pull the tails through and put them through here. It's also pretty neat because it comes with 10 or more spool caps, and you need spool cap. Now it does not come with these little pieces of, I'll link to it below. It does not come with these little pieces of batting under here. I put those on myself. And that's just because you really want to make sure that you press your thread down tightly with the cap so that the thread doesn't, you know, tuck underneath and cause a problem. So when you're doing machine embroidery and your thread breaks, that is the first thing to check. It probably got hung up somewhere in the process of going from this to the machine and whatever. But yeah, I'm going to put a picture in right here of where it sits behind my machine. And I'm going to get to stitching it maybe tonight. I'm not sure. I can't do it. Yeah, I'm going to be home this weekend. But I might start stitching it tonight. I decided I'm going to make it out of kind of a sandy color fabric instead of white. White's going to get filthy bad quick, you know. This will get dirty too, but and I'm also going to add some foam in it for a little bit more protection, and the instructions said that I could do that to add foam. It tells me when I can do that. I will also put in the description box the pattern that I'm using for my little zipper pouch. I got it, y'all, I can't remember where I got it, but I will put it below the video. And it's pretty easy stuff. So I think that's all I had to talk to you guys about today. Thank you so much, all my new subscribers. You guys are awesome. Some of you guys are telling me that you're watching my videos more than once. Don't y'all have anything to do? course not. It's fun. So, oh, y'all watch Joy Bernhardt. And she's into this. She's making wide leg pants. Viv Mom Sews on YouTube did a great tutorial on how to make these wide leg pants. And I'm going to make some too. I don't have the pattern she does, but Joy gives a whole bunch of patterns that are similar. And it's like 2 pieces of fabric, you know, put them together, or it's 2 seams or something like that. And Viv Mom shows you how to put pockets in. But Joy wants us all to email pictures to her of our wide leg pants, and she's going to put them all together. Maybe she'll have them on the blog or something like that. But that's kind of cool. You could see your pants online, right? So her blog is joyful-expressions.com. Anyway, that's it, guys. I'm going to go sew a gnome, and you guys go sew something. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.